I'm Shah from Charlie's Angel Tarot. This is your reading for 2019. You can find me on Charlie's Angel Tarot on YouTube and Buddy Advice on Facebook. I've put 6 tarot cards on the top and the bottom row, and one for each month, and a Lenormand card on each tarot card for clarification, and I've got the 2 runes, one for each of the half of the year, and an angel card and a color card. I will explain what you can do with the angel card and the color card later on. Let's start with January. In January you have the 2 of staves. The 3 of staves. Your boats are coming in, and you might feel locked up, or you might not find the way forth, but remember, you have the key in your own hand, so you can turn that key and let your boats come in. In February we have the Strength card, and that is a girl that's tamed the lion through love and attention and care. So nurture yourself and nurture the people around you to stay within your strength. You're the one that can always make the future change by turning the key and making the decisions. You have strength. You are stronger than you think you are, and you can be a leader. As we have the fish here, you are good in delegating, you are good in working within groups and with other people. This card means good luck in business and in groups. So perhaps you might become a manager or a manageress, or even more, much higher. In February you might expect a promotion or get a promotion because of your strength and talents and qualities. My dear Aries, in March you have a choice. You have a choice of more than one path to follow. And which path are you going to follow? You've got the 2 of Wands here, and you can see that the path is splitting. It doesn't really matter which path you take. It is what happens on the journey. It doesn't really matter where you begin or where you end, but it's the journey that you make and the wisdom and experience you gather. This is confirmed by the anchor, and the anchor means that you've found your safe haven. But I also take the anchor as hope, faith and love. So long you're passionate about a job or an issue, and have faith within yourself, like the Strength card, you will find your safe haven. So just trust yourself, and that you've got the capacities, the strength to go forth. In April we have the Star, and the Star means that a wish is coming to fruition, and the Star also means you can navigate your own path. Like I said, in March you have a choice of 2 paths, and you have apparently taken the choice in April or the end of March, and the new path has begun, as we have a child here. The child means spontaneity, playfulness, new beginnings, a birth, a new project, perhaps a new job. What is your wish? Or what was your wish and what has started? In May we have the Sun, and this confirms again that there is a new beginning, and that you had, like I said, in March, you have more than one beginning. You've got 2 choices. In March you've got 2 paths, but perhaps you can combine them, and in May you might be able to find a positive result, as the Sun is one of the most important and positive cards in the deck. The Sun means birth, new beginnings, holidays. You're in the limelight, so you're getting recognition and you can make it happen. In May there might be a move, or there might be a birth. there also might be a total new beginning with something. Perhaps you've changed your decision and gone forth and taken the second choice. In June we have the Queen of Cups, and you might be offered or proposed to in June. You might be offered the cup of love or another offer of a new job or a promotion or a situation, because in June you can be moving home, and in July you'll find out why and where. As it is the Queen of Fire, she knows exactly what she wants, as she has gotten that status because she knew what she wanted, and she decided and she took action with passion, and she went for it. So you've got a fantastic half year, but be warned, be careful when signing contracts that, of the little print, because it can cause dismay or arguments. So go for what you want, and be logical about it, be creative, and take the action, and watch what you say and how you do it, because some people sometimes can't follow you because you're so determined. In July you have the Seven of Coins, and the Seven of Coins is that, in July you have the Seven of Coins, so you have sown more than one seed, and it is all through the year, definitely in the first part of the year, and I think it begins in March, that you have more than one choice, and this is definitely a confirmation in July that you've planted more seeds and you've had the recognition in May. People can see that you can do much more and that you are in a good position, because the Queen is just underneath the King. She can still she's still got room left to be more of a perfectionist than she already is, so she can become the status of the King. In July you had the Seven of Coins and you've planted seeds, and you can be schemy, or somebody around you is schemy and might be jealous, but the fox stands for schemy, sly, clever, analytic. Perhaps you know what seeds you have sown, and if you do know what seeds you have sown, then you also have been calculating the time of blossom. Remember that if you sow seeds, it will take time for them to blossom. You've done the work, because the fox also represents work. So that will definitely deliver you results, as you have the Ace of Pentacles in August. And here you see the weasel, and the weasel in the tarot, this is one of the decks that uses the weasel and animals, confirms that he's sly, and because the fox was there, so you've been clever, analytical, and hopefully not sly, and beware of people that are sly and mean and try to get your money off you. Perhaps they are jealous of you, and this is the message that I get in these 2 months, in July and August. Be aware of people that want to be your friend, and because you've got wealth. Let it be work, let it be a hobby, let it be money, whatever, but you have got abundance. In August you are going to it's going to bear fruit for you, and for long term, because the pentacles are long term, steady and slowly, but for the long term. You've been quite businesslike in the last couple of months, because we've got the man to confirm the Ace of Pentacles. The man can represent business-like, being meticulous, being steadfast, being down to earth, and it's lying on top of an earth card, so that can mean Virgo, Taurus or Capricorn. You might find one of these people around you as well that are jealous of you or trying to do business with you because they see that you have abundance, and like the man is looking at the fox, so he's looking at somebody that is being very analytical and clever and hardworking and trying perhaps to do the wrong thing. So be aware of people. If it isn't you, be aware of people that like you because of your abundance or your materialistic status. In September we have the World. What comes round goes round. Just remember that. If you've been unfair or sly or mean, if you've done that to somebody else, because this is lying next to the man and the Ace of Pentacles, what is given is also taken away, or can be taken away. But the World generally means what goes round comes round. You've come at the end to an end of a phase and you're ready for a new beginning, and you've found your balance. And on the World we have the Messenger. Somebody might be visiting you, or you might be visiting somebody else, but definitely you're going to get news. Perhaps you're going to get news from a man about money. Perhaps you are coming around to full circle, like you've planted seeds. You will be hearing from your boss that you are being promoted because you've done so well. You're leaving one phase for another phase, a new beginning, and you have so many choices because you've planted so many seeds earlier in the year and in July. The choices are phenomenal. You've got lots and lots of choices. You might be moving away from a bad phase to a good phase, from rough waters to quieter waters. This card also means moving that, and also going on holiday, perhaps a cruise. Perhaps you are immigrating to another country or another province in your country. You have the choice. This is really the road, but this artist, Giro Manchetti, has depicted this as a staircase splitting up. Which choice are you going to take? Are you taking the yellow door, or are you taking the blue door? Like I said, in March you've got two choices. It doesn't matter where you begin or where you end. It is the journey that you make and what you learn and what you gather as wisdom and experience. In November it's becoming a pretty heavy month for you, because this is 10 of Wands and you had a lot on your plate, and it is just the last few steps before you reach another end of a phase. So there's lots and lots of changes and new beginnings this year for you, and you're taking a heavy load at the end of the year. Perhaps there's too much responsibility and you can't see the forest because of the trees. As we have the mountain and you see trees here, and the trees, I just have to think of a forest, and sometimes you can't find the path. So, you know, keep your strength going and try to follow the path. Don't bother to see it, just follow it, and the load will be lightened at the end of the path. And like the mountain, you can climb the mountain, but you can also walk the path. That's why I'm saying follow the path. And number 10 obviously changes to number 1. So there is a lot of new beginnings from August, September, October, November, and you've got the result that you wished for in December, because we have the Four of Staves. Perhaps you might be getting married, perhaps you might have a big celebration because you're getting promoted, but this is the Four of Staves. This is the big yes, big celebrations. And the four corners of the staves also represent the corners of a house. A solid foundation. You've been working really hard, and you might have got married this year and started a family. Like I said, that was your wish perhaps in April, getting pregnant, or the sun in May, and you got pregnant, and you're near the end of the pregnancy in November, and you're getting the birth or getting married in December, because we've also, to complement it and to confirm it, we've got an official document. So it might be a new contract, it might be a contract of marriage, it might be a contract of living together, as this is also represents the house. So you might be buying a house, signing the documentation for a house, and so the end of the year is absolutely beautiful for you, Aries. And you know, don't be scared of all the changes and the new beginnings, because the choice is always yours. But remember that your birth month, April, you have the star and you have the child, so your wish for a new beginning is coming true. And in May you have the sun and the storks, and that means recognition, new beginnings, births, plans coming to fruition. You've got a very beautiful year. This is the second reading that I've done, and yours is definitely positive. New beginnings. So my advice is take time out, gather your thoughts and your strength, like in February, before you take on all these new beginnings. Now, to confirm the first 6 months, we have the Hierophant, and that is number 4. And you had the number 4 at the end of the year, so that is stability, that is institutions. And the Hierophant is somebody that is high up, that has wisdom, that knows the letter of the law, knows traditions, and also represents institutions. So if you are buying a house or having new jobs or getting married, there's a lot of institutional representation by the Hierophant. I hope you like that, because 4 means stability, and 4 that was the Rune Tarot for the first 6 months. Sorry, it is the Emperor, but the Emperor has the same meaning, institutions. The 4 is an Emperor, but it looks like a Hierophant cap with the cross of the church. It means power, ambition, initiator and leader. It also means institutions, it means delegator, it means jurisdictional things. So marriages and contracts is the same as the Hierophant, the Emperor. It's the Emperor, but the Emperor is also stability, power, control, and self-importance are all characteristic of the stone. None of these are truly worthwhile goals for a stone master. The lesson this stone offers is that of letting go. What are you holding on to right now? So the Emperor, What are you holding on to now? Aha. Well, definitely you are trying to make decisions. I don't want to answer this for you. I'll leave that up to you, but that's the spiritual message. None of these are truly worthwhile goals for stone masters. Like, well, he's a master, the emperor. The lesson of this stone offers is that of letting go. So you must be letting go of something. I'm trying to see what I think it is: self-doubt, self-imprisonment, because the key in January, your own strength, believe in yourself, make the right choices, let your wishes come true, and let the old phases go. Accept the change. I think that is what you have to let go. The fear, and accept the new beginnings and leave the old go. I think that is what this card or this stone is trying to tell you spiritually. Let go of holding on, being afraid, because with everything, with an end, there is a new beginning. So in the autumn to the end of the year, perhaps you might find it difficult to let go of the past and travel forward. You've got number 18 in the second half of the year, and that's the moon. And 8 and 1 is 9, so it's an end of a phase. So and the moon means intuition, and follow the light on the path, because the moon always shows you light on the path. So, you know, believe in yourself and keep on walking that new road. Like I said, let go of the old and enjoy the new, and learn what comes on your path. It's not the beginning of the where you begin or where you end, but it's what you learn on your path, what you experience. Okay, the moon is cycles, change, romantic and sensitivity. This stone indicates the dark night of the soul is passing. So your doubts will be passing. Your disbelief that you're not strong enough. Worries and concerns have been interfering with your memory of peace. Now is the time to let go and let the universe do for you what has been beyond you to accomplish. Like I said, let go of the past and accept the new. Are you ready to surrender yet? Well, that's what I just said. Try to let the past be the past and accept the new. Take time out so that you don't get too tired at the end of the year, because the angel card is meditation. So in meditation you can evaluate and plan and see another perspective. That will give you rest. Then we have the card 28, so that is 30, so that's 3, and that means celebration, action, recognition, and the color is black. And here you can see a tree in the mist, so some things aren't clear, and it's the breaking of dawn. You know, everything has got a good dark side and the light side, and you are trying to find the light side and your wish in April and May, and it's coming. The sun is shining for you in May and the star is in April, so go forth. And to translate it is: ontdek de rijkheid van het donker. Discover the richness in the darkness. You know, the richness in the darkness. You can't see in the dark, but there will be lights on if you look for them, like the moon, the stone next to it. So that's quite deep, really. This color will protect you. It will give you strength and determination and the option to pull back. It is the porthole to new things, new experiences, and to test your strength for solutions. The strength card is on the table. A lot of people go ahead and meet the darkness of their soul as they wish to get to know themselves and to enhance their wisdom. And what did I tell you? Your path, it's not the beginning or the end, it's what you experience. And that is in March. Black can help you leaving go of old things and leave them there, and to welcome the new. That's with the light coming through the tree. Leave the dark and go forth in the light. Like I said, the moon here, follow the path. Open yourself to receive the help from the universe, the wisdom, and take it as a present. And go within yourself and try to help the hidden self that was black, and make the black light. So in other words, don't work too hard, believe in yourself, test your strength and your self worth in meditation, and create the rest and get to know yourself, and you'll be there, you'll be stable. There is help from the universe and from people around you. That's number 4. And you've got lots of new beginnings, Aries, but you must learn to take time out for yourself. I hope you've enjoyed this reading, and take care, and see you in January. And have a happy festivities.